Hello and welcome to episode 283 of the Daily Sales Message Sales Podcast, where every single day I share a piece of simple and actionable advice that's designed to help you feel more confident and sell more stuff. If you're new around here, my name is James Newell. I teach people how to sell for a living, and I take a communication-centric approach. I don't encourage you to push, convince, persuade, cajole people, use fear, uncertainty, doubt, any of these kind of nonsense tactics. I like to have a frank, open, friendly, warm discussion with people, but focused on communication and understanding what they need, how I can help them, and then simply making my offer and asking for the business. And to this point in my career, it sold me over £600 million worth of stuff, so it probably works somewhere along the lines, and that's probably why you should listen to me if this is your first episode. If it is your first episode, this is of course 283, so that means there are 282 other episodes behind this one and many more in front, depending on when you're listening to this, but please feel free to check out more episodes. They're designed to be simple and actionable and give you some real practical advice you can use right now, today, instantly. Anyway, enough waffling on. Today we're talking about conversation before conversion. Conversation before conversion. The more people you speak to, the more sales you'll do. It's a mathematical fact. And when I say speak to, it could be that your website is speaking to those people, or your emails or your adverts, etc. But there has to be some kind of a conversation that takes place before conversion, before somebody buys from you. So we've got to make sure that we're having as many conversations, as many touch points as possible, whether that's online, offline, etc. But we have to recognize that the more people we talk to, the more business we do. As per yesterday's episode, don't chase them, replace them. We have to find as many people as humanly possible and not get too fixated on chasing down certain buyer types. Now, when I say we've got to find as many people as humanly possible, I of course mean within your ICP, your ideal client profile, or your avatar. We're not just looking for anybody and everybody. We need to have a defined description of who that person or who that business is. But we're trying to reach as many as possible, because the more conversations we have, the more conversions we will have, because conversation leads to conversion. There are 36 different ways that you can find new potential buyers, 36 different places to look, and 13 lead mechanisms you can use to convert those people into prospects from suspects or into leads. You can find those at practicalsalestraining.com, where we have all sorts of trainings covering how to find buyers, how to find buyers, how to engage them, follow them up, objection handling, closing, all sorts of great stuff delivered in a simple, actionable style. So head on over to practicalsalestraining.com. You will find it there. That's it for this episode of the Daily Sales Message. Tomorrow in episode 284, we're talking about one thing that your buyers want. If they want this particular thing, you know they're a buyer. If they don't want this particular thing, you know they're probably not a buyer. I'll explain more in tomorrow's episode. Thank you for listening or watching all the way to the end. I do appreciate it. And if you want to check out some of our online courses with more simple, practical, actionable stuff, head on over to practicalsalestraining.com.